Making our way, checking for queen acceptance.
Oh yeah.
And this one's a success. Alright, that's white with larvae. This is day 18 for this yard. Okay. On that side?
Yep.
Yeah, that's just packed full. Very well mated queen there. Let's see if we can find her. This hive, this nuc we opened up is very calm. There's a really good sign. And busy. It's another good sign. Drawn out their foundation already. There's brood.
2 frames.
Yeah, brood on this one. Brood on this one. Smells good. Bet you she's over here.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
It's a pretty healthy little split. So these guys will be needing space right away. We have probably a week and a half. We're just starting to get clover come out and bloom. And now that this nest is establishing itself, we're going to send it out to the summer yards and then put space on top. And this is white on this side. She's got this right full. So far, we've been through 3 yards, mating yards. The first yard is about 73% acceptance. The next 2 yards were 83%, so improved. And we blame that primarily on the wind and the cold. And as we're going here, man, missed her, I think. Oh well, we'll see what's in that other one. But so far, through this yard is 100%, except there's one that needs a little bit more time. So that is good. We're in the races. We have emergency cells that have been made to fix up the units. So we'll be putting them, they're starting this evening. Our own emergency cells. We'll be starting them this evening. Give them a second chance, and if they don't fix up on the second chance, we shake them out as we head into the summer flows. So we're going to tag this one as a
3.
Number 3. That's the breeder. 2001. We'll just use those 2 for now.
2021.
2021, I mean. So this tells me that the hive is ready to go.
Seem reasonably calm.
Sure, a lot of pollen coming in, eh?
Yeah. I see an emergency cell has emerged.
So there we go. How was the cell that we took out? This queen obviously emerged.
Yeah.
But we see an emergency cell. We're assuming that this was built recently. So that's telling us that either the queen had trouble. We'll go through one more frame. So there's probably a young virgin in here from an emergency. We'll likely give these girls some time, just because of the timing on that later cell.
They're acting reasonably calm, so they're not.
So what do we do with these ones? We give them more time. We mark it with a tag all the same. 2021. We don't mark the code because it's the emergency. And then we mark it with the blue tag up top to tell us it needs more time. The ones that need a cell, if we decided this colony needed a new cell because it was obviously queenless, we would just leave it with a tag on top without the blue tag. Blue tag means time. Just a little code we use so when I come back through, pick out the successful units, I know which is what. Carrie knows which ones need the cells and which ones just need time. And time. Let's go through. I'll stick around for one more here. Pretty healthy looking nuke.
Not a great way to react.
The foundation worked out, that's good. With honey in there, there's a flow going on, so that's all positive. So we're not needing to get any feed on these units. That foundation buys us time, which is really nice. Put the young ones to work. Keep them busy. There's a lot of honey in this one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Can't see through the... Yeah, so we have larvae in there. That looks real nice. And now I'm in the sun. Just solid. That is ideal. Let's try to find the queen in this one. Typically we don't search for the queen. There's no need to find the queen. We're in and out pretty quick. But I can't help myself sometimes.
Try this one first. It's not likely to be on this side. It's older
can
larvae
throw
on this side.
Pollen. The eggs there.
Larvae.
Nice. So these ones are still mating through all that wind, but it seems like they've sorted themselves out quite nicely. That's right, holy smokes. Talk about a brood pattern. These young bees are very ambitious by the looks of it, and that queen is stepped right up.
This is... There's eggs on this side, but not as many.
I'll pull one more frame. Nice to see her. Checking nukes is just like Christmas. Opening our presents. Brood on this one, very solid. She's pushing back that honey room quite nicely. It's a little more mature brood on this side. Frame's no hell either.
Yeah, that frame's a bit rough. This frame looks like a honey frame.
Well, we probably missed her again.
Yeah.
Oh well, so what we'll do is we'll tag them.
This one should be a 4.
This is a code 4. That's your breeder.
Smoky.
2021.
Oh, found her.
Nice. Very unique coloring there. Look at that. Do you remember lineage of 4? check back in the notes. Whoops. Down you go. Little skittish yet.
Okay, she's good.
One thing about virgins is they love to fly off the comb. But she's been laying enough, she should be heavy enough, she can't take flight. Yet she still wanted to.
Well,
All
it can
right.
still fly very short distances.
This one's going to need a box right away, so we will be moving these units out into place and a super on top. Things are looking good. Tag this. And we just got busy all of a sudden again. Okay, so it looks like things are actually shaping up quite nicely. If we just keep targeting that 80, 83, 85, hopefully we approach that 90% success and rock and roll. This colony went queenless on us, so instead of pulling this out into the mating yard, it had enough bees in here. It went into a drone laying situation, so I figured, hell, I'll just leave this in its spot. And I dropped a tag onto it, which told me that I had put a queen cell in here. So I just want to take a peek. It's been 18 or 19 days since the queen's emerged. She's had lousy weather to mate in, but she's had enough days, so we'll just take a peek down here to see how she's doing, and yeah, we'll take it from there. The colony is nice and calm. That's one good sign. It has lots of resource on hand. It's got tons of honey and space, so there's old brood nest just emerging here now. And here's some old brood. The remnants of that old nest, kind of not very exciting, but just finishing it off. Lots of drones in here. The boys haven't started flying yet. Empty frame here. Lots of pollen stores, that's good to see. Oh, there's some eggs. So we have eggs. I don't like to, once I find out something's going on, just want to go a frame deeper to see how she's doing. So she's in here, she's laying. I just want to make sure that she's, oh boy, that looks nice. So what's going on here? Here's capped brood. This is fresh, rimmed with mature larvae. All the way out. Just heaps of jelly. Well, that's all I really have to see. I'll just go one more in. So this was a successful requeen. Alright, another frame. Got some capped brood and larvae all over the place. I mean, it is absolutely full of jelly. And the same with this side. This queen is in high gear. I'm just going to put them back together. So it won't be long and this hive's going to be needing space. So I will give them space right now. We're still in expansion mode. What I could do is put an excluder on, but I don't have one with me, so I'm just going to put a box on top. And they'll just fall into anonymity and just be part of the entire operation. But what I will do is mark it with a 2021, and I believe this is a code 4. And another successful venture.